Have you ever wondered how these two neighboring countries interact in terms of security and defense? What type of collaboration exists between them and how far does this cooperation go? Is it true that Spain is arming Morocco? Could this lead to a silent invasion, as some suggest? Join us on this journey to discover the drawbacks of this geopolitical relationship and unravel the myths and realities that surround it. If we go back a little to the past, we see how the history between Spain and Morocco in military terms focuses on ancient times, with clashes documented since 1859 during the African War or Spanish-Moroccan War. This conflict, which culminated in 1860 with a Spanish victory, marked the beginning of a series of disputes and military tensions over the years. One of the most notable episodes was the Ifni War, an undeclared conflict that took place between 1957 and 1958, in which Spain and France faced off against Morocco. This dispute was resolved with the Sintra Agreement, but served to highlight the rivalries between the colonial powers and the North African Kingdom. More recently, in 2002, an incident occurred when Moroccan Marines occupied the island of Perejil, an uninhabited territory disputed between Spain and Morocco. However, they were quickly expelled by Spanish forces. These historical backgrounds serve as a backdrop to understand the military relations between both countries. Now, let's move on to the comparative analysis of the armed forces of Spain and Morocco. Spain currently has around 130,000 permanent military personnel and about 13,500 reservists, supported by a defense budget that represents approximately 1.3% of its GDP, equivalent to about 19,000 million euros in 2024. In contrast, Morocco has approximately 200,000 permanent military personnel and 150,000 reservists, with a defense budget of around $11.3 billion for the same year. In terms of tank capacity, the Spanish army has a variety of vehicles, including 219 Leopard main battle tanks and 102 Leopard A4 tanks, among others. For its part, Morocco has a fleet of tanks that includes models such as the M1A2 Abrams and the VT1A Alkali, adding up to a significant total in its arsenal. The analysis extends to other aspects, such as artillery and armored vehicles. Spain has a wide range of self-propelled and towed artillery systems, while Morocco also has a considerable number of artillery pieces and armored vehicles, adapted to its operational needs. In the field of combat aviation, the Spanish Air Force operates a variety of aircraft, although in quantitative terms it is surpassed by the Moroccan Air Force, which has also invested in modernizing its air fleet. And we see how both Spain and Morocco have developed significant military forces, each with its own capabilities and resources. The detailed analysis of these aspects allows us to better understand the power dynamics between both countries and their capacity to face possible conflicts in the region. The Eurofighter Typhoon, the F-18 Hornet and other combat aircraft are key pieces in the air arsenal. These aircraft are equipped with a variety of weapons, including Taurus KEPD-350 long-range cruise missiles and PVR-AIM-120C8 AMRAAM air-to-air missiles, which stand out for their precision and lethality. In addition, F-5 supersonic fighters are used as advanced training aircraft. On the ground, the Spanish Army operates Tigre-had attack helicopters, while Morocco has a fleet of F-16 Block 7072, an advanced generation of fighters equipped with high-precision missiles and bombs. The diversity in the composition of each country's military forces reflects its strategy and available resources. In terms of air defense, Spain has a range of systems ranging from short-range Mistral 2 missiles to long-range Patriot PAC-2 and PAC-3 systems, providing a comprehensive coverage against aerial threats. On the other hand, Morocco has invested in long-range air defense systems, such as the HQ-9B and the Barak MX, adapted to protect its airspace from possible attacks. In the Spanish Navy, the Álvaro de Bazán-class frigates, equipped with the Aegis combat system, represent the backbone of its surface fleet. Meanwhile, Morocco has a variety of warships, including multipurpose frigates and corvettes, reflecting its ability to operate in different maritime environments. In the underwater field, Spain operates a fleet of submarines that includes the S-80 class, equipped with heavy torpedoes and designed for surveillance and patrol missions. In contrast, Morocco does not have submarines in its fleet, which may influence its ability to carry out underwater operations. Both countries have invested significantly in modernizing and strengthening their armed forces, adapting to the demands of the current strategic environment. The diversity of weaponry and the sophistication of weapons systems reflect the commitment of each nation to the defense of its national interests and regional security. However, each country's military effectiveness and power depends on a combination of factors, including force training, systems interoperability, and battlefield employment strategy. But of course, the situation you raise about Spain arming Morocco in a possible silent invasion is highly speculative and unfounded. There is no verifiable evidence to support such claims. However, I can provide you with additional information about the relationship between Spain and Morocco in terms of military and diplomatic cooperation. 1. First of all, it is important to highlight that Spain and Morocco maintain a complex and multifaceted bilateral relationship. Over the years, both countries have sought to strengthen their ties in various areas, including security and defense. 2. In the military field, there are cooperation programs and equipment sales agreements between Spain and Morocco. These agreements are usually subject to international regulations and the strategic interests of both nations. For example, Spain has sold military material such as aircraft, armored vehicles and defense systems to Morocco in the past, as part of legitimate and transparent agreements between sovereign states. 3. Regarding humanitarian aid or security cooperation, Spain could have provided technical assistance or military training to Morocco in areas such as the fight against terrorism, crisis management or border security. This is common between neighboring and allied countries to promote regional stability and address common challenges. 4. As for the specific gifts you mention, such as drones, cars, and tanks, there is no reliable information to support these claims. Military technology transfers are subject to strict international controls and regulations, and any sale or transfer of military equipment between countries must follow the legal and transparent procedures established by the relevant international organizations. Thus, while Spain and Morocco may have military and diplomatic cooperation agreements, there is no credible evidence to suggest a silent invasion by Morocco fueled by gifts of military equipment from Spain. It is essential to base claims on verifiable facts and avoid unfounded speculation. What do you think? Thanks for joining us. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it, share your comments and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories. Until next time.